Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your man Edward L. Moore. Welcome to another edition of Motivational Mondays. This week I want to talk to you about having an attitude of gratitude. You know, in life, man, we can always look at what we don't have, what we wish we had more of. But if you watching this broadcast right now, man, you had that in itself is something to be thankful for, man. It's people that don't have the activity of their limbs. It's people that are stuck in hospital beds. It's people that have far less than we have that would love to be in the position that we are in. You know, sometimes when you start thinking about what you don't got, you got to realize, man, you have far more than the average person, man. And it's very imperative, man, just to be thankful for what you do have, man. If you got clothes on your back, if you got shoes on your feet, if you got food on your table, you have something to be thankful for. If you got eyesight, if you have the activity of your limbs, if you can go to and from as you choose, then you have something to be thankful for. You know, we might not have everything that we want, but gratitude is being content with where you are as you're on a journey to get where you're going. You know, and that's a hard thing to do, man. The Bible talks about, in Philippians, about being abased and abound. Meaning that I find contentment in situations where I have a little bit as well as a lot. You got to think about one of the biggest tricks that the enemy uses is to keep us discontent, bitter, grumbling, and complaining like the children of Israel about what we don't have. When we really don't take the time to sit down and think about what we do have, we so focused on comparing ourselves against the world and the things that other people have that we don't even appreciate what God has given us. If you look at it like this, right? My son, we used to like during Christmas time, you know, there was years where I was able to get a whole lot, and there was some years where I wasn't able to get a whole lot. But one thing about my son that made me want to go do more than he even asked for is he always had the attitude, well, if you can't get it, that's okay. I know, you know, when you can get it, then you'll get it for me. And just by him having that attitude, opposed to how a lot of other kids are, when you can't get them what they want, they complaining, they crying, they, oh man, this and that. This dude was literally appreciative of what we could give him, man. And just the fact that he had that type of mentality and mindset, it made me want to do even more for him. So I went out of my way to do even more than I had originally planned. I bust moves that I wasn't even thinking about to make sure he had what he had, just based on his attitude. And God is the same way. You know, God being our parent, you know, we grumbling and complaining. He like, look at all the stuff that I done blessed you with thus far. You know, you complaining about not having the newest shoes. What about them kids in third world country that walk around barefoot all the time? Or you complaining about not having a brand new car, but you have transportation to get to and from where you're trying to go? You know, I truly believe that one of the keys to unlock heaven, to pour down blessings on us, is being in a place of gratitude, man. This is what I want you to do. This is what I do. When I start tripping on what I ain't got, what I would love to have, I sit down and write out a gratitude list, and I encourage you to do the same. And on the gratitude list, I write down every single thing that I have that I can be thankful for, down to my hair and my teeth. You might think that's funny, but it's some people that don't have that wish they had that. I'm that specific. And when you sit down and you write out a gratitude list, you would be amazed at all the things that you do have versus the stuff that you was tripping on that you didn't have. So as always, man, I don't take the opportunity lightly to be able to have an opportunity to speak into your life. But we got to start being more grateful of the things that we have. Again, gratitude is being content and being satisfied where you are. Not satisfied to the extent that you're not trying to put yourself in a better position, but, you know, really understanding that gratitude is being content where I'm at as I'm traveling to where I'm going. You know, that's how the enemy robs us of our life. Before I close, I want to say this. Somebody asked me one time, Have you spent more of your life happy or angry? And I really thought about it, man. And at that point, I had spent more of my life angry, grumbling, complaining, discontent, mad, than I had happy. And that's one of the way the enemy steals our lives, tripping on what we ain't got, discontentment, like I said, being angry. So I challenge you today, start focusing on what you do have and not what you don't have. Like I said, I don't take it lightly to have the opportunity to be able to speak into your life. You know, I love you all. I appreciate every member of Team No Excuses. We're growing rapidly. And I look forward to the opportunity to speak into your life again next week. I pray blessings over you this week. I pray that you get in a content mindset with the blessings that you already have, so that God can open up the window of heaven and rain down blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. It's Edward Moore signing off with another edition of Motivational Mondays. All right, let's get it.